An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Champions are forever.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building, even though he can't stay. He still managed to come in and say hi. Billy D, Beer Belly Buddha. What's up, man? Dr. J, what's going on? Where my double comp at? Well, probably the same place mine is. In our well wishes. It's Tuesday, so hump day is thirst day. But this is a YouTube stream, not a kabam begging channel. Got that right. Atomic Elephant. Stomping in here. What's up, man? Oh, man. I'm trying to connect an external account to my bank account, and they're giving me all kind of grief. So I got to try to give them a call again later on and be like, what am I supposed to do? Because that other account doesn't have my real name on it. And will not have my real name on it. So, because one account does and the other account doesn't, they were like, well, give us a statement from the other account. I said, all right. So I log into the other account, give them print out a statement, to a PDF and send it to them. And I just got a message today telling me what I already know, but using that as the reason they can't link it. They were like, thank you. You gave us the statement that we asked you for, but it doesn't have the name we have on file here. Of course it doesn't. I never said it did. And you never told me it had to. It's like, so how am I supposed to prove this is my account? I printed out I showed you I have access to it. So what you want? So that's what I got to do. I got to send them, call them really, and be like, so what am I supposed to do? But anyway, let's get ready to rumble. Get all situated, comfy and cozy. Let's move that over there. Pop that up. Hello, how y'all doing? Let me get my stream labels up so that it doesn't still have that. Gonna refresh it. I think I might try to push in BGs. I'm sitting at like 70 points right now and want to get to a 200. Good luck. I'm gonna let it do this first and then I will, yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, we had somebody else follow a day ago. All right, it updated there. Okay. Now let's see how long it takes to get the game going. My final wisdom tooth is coming in now. Oh, wow. And it's hurting so much. Coming in, I got mine removed. Think about that. Yours is coming in. Mine done gone. It came in crooked back when, oh man. When did I get those wisdom teeth? But it was in college. They told me you need to get them things out. They're not coming in straight. They're coming in crooked. And I was like, no, I don't want to get rid of my wisdom teeth. Yeah, I was young. And I knew that my dad had never had his wisdom teeth taken out. So I was like, I got to be like my dad. No, I don't want my wisdom teeth out. And that decision caused me all kind of trouble. Ended up still getting them out. And I ended up having no end of trouble with the tooth that was right next to one of them. And that one, I ended up having to get a root canal on it, a filling, a cap, and eventually just had to remove it because of that wisdom tooth pushing against it. So if they tell you that they are not coming in right or what have you, listen. But hopefully yours are coming in just fine. Hike, what's up, man? Relaxing ends. How you doing? Comp tomorrow, we hope. That is what we hope. Oh, hold on. Let me refresh the session. All right. It should clear the super chats and all of that and reset it for this session. Asher, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll get our comp. Remember 23 hours left to use up crystals. If you have any, the fan force ones. When I come in, let's look at that. Because I don't know if I did. My bottom teeth are coming in okay, but the top feels very off. Just have them checked. Many people have their wisdom teeth coming in just fine. It was just that mine were I mean, they were coming in, when I say crooked, I mean almost sideways. They were pushing against the other tooth. That's how they came in. Well, one of them, this one here. There were two of them that were fine. One of them, this one, came in crooked, and the other one over here was too far back. Way too far back. So I couldn't really reach it. In fact, in order for the dentist to see it, he had to use that little whatever mirror thing and push my cheek back so that he could even see it. That's how far back it was in my mouth. So when I was brushing my teeth, I couldn't reach it. I was reaching my molar, but I couldn't reach the wisdom tooth. It was too far back. And it got a cavity. I think it was the first one that I did get a cavity. And so when I found out that I think it was this one was actually rotten, I was like, get it out. Get it out. And basically, 2 of the wisdom teeth were fine. But if I was going to get 2 of the wisdom teeth out, and the way, because this one needed to come out, but it didn't need to come out right then because it had the filling and everything, right? But I still couldn't reach it. And then I had another one. So basically, if I got this one gone, then there was no reason to have this one because there was nothing to chew against. And then I think I had a similar problem with this one here. It was either this one or this one. But same thing. If you get one here, what's the other one gonna? So I just told him take them all out. I could have kept 2 of them, but why? You still breastfed? If it's not line or if it's not fine, you will have weird wisdom. Wow. So don't give any wisdom to others. There you go. All right. Let me see. What do we got here? 6-star and Cavalier crystal updates. New champions have been added to the featured 6-star crystal. Oh, okay. Let's see. Cassandra Nova, Silver Samurai, Baron Zemo. He's already a 6-star. High Evolutionary, Carolina Dean, and the Maker. All right. Well, it's going to be time to open up a bunch of those crystals. That's the only thing, just for collection, you know. Got 6 of those. Now, where are the ones, Billy, that you were talking about? These here? Yeah, I see it. 23 hours left. And I don't have enough for another one, so. And, of course, these here. Don't have enough there. Still waiting for the comp. But here, we can open up a bunch of featured 6-stars. And I think, let's see, Cassandra, no, I think I have her. Wait a minute. Hold on, let's look at them. Silver Samurai, Cassandra. I know I have Sabretooth, Old Man Logan. I know I have Zemo. I know I have Bishop. I believe I also have Masaki, Elektra. Let's see, High Evolutionary, maybe not. Let's see, Joe Fixit, Sandman, MODOK, Guillotine, Werewolf by Night, Spider-Man Supreme, Purgatory, Carolina Dean, maybe. The Maker. I may not have the Maker. All right, let's take a look. So 6 stars. Unowned. Okay, so I do not have the Maker. Hey, I still don't have the leader? Silver Samurai. Okay. Cassandra Nova. I don't have her as a 6-star. Okay, so Cassandra Nova, High Evolutionary, Carolina Dean. We don't have Silver Samurai and the Maker. Okay, so we don't have any of the ones that I was looking at as 6 stars or 7 stars. Carolina Dean, we don't even have as a 7-star. So, Yeah, we'll definitely open up a bunch and see what we get there. Yeah, I think a lot of these I have as 4 stars, so I think about it. Crazy Chaotic, what up, man? Beefcake Jr. Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. Yep, you good. Well done. So I finally picked my next rank 4, and it's going to be Iceman. Oh, really? Iceman is nice, man. I don't know how I said that, but anyway, yeah. Ice is nice. Where the founders' war crystals are. Okay, so wait, you're talking about these? Not these? It looks like you were talking about these. Let's see. Still got, man, look at that. 16 of them bad boys. Bunch of 7s. How we get them, I don't remember. Let me see. Maybe we get them from something in here? I don't know. Oh, I gotta open a minion crystal. Ooh. Okay, tomorrow we'll mess with those. Okay. Hope you're doing good. Oh, Sclam! What's up, man? It's been ages. Wait, hold up. Hey! Did you see these before, by the way? Hold on, let me wipe them. I don't remember the last time you were here. I should have had my glasses on anyway. Get those off. Oh yeah, that's better. I've definitely not seen those before. They look good on you though. Thank you. Yeah, I can it's basically for close seeing and mid range. But it also will take the strain off so that it'll prevent possibly in like maybe 10 years from now me getting my cataracts, because I have one that's like really small and it may never come to the point where I have to actually get something done about them, but wearing these will help keep that from happening. So that's why I keep trying to remember to put them on. All right, let's use up that energy. Hold on, let me check, make sure everybody did what they're supposed to do. Good. I always look at this last lane because it's a safeguard, and I hate that lane, especially when I have to do it in a rush, because I don't really have champs that'll do it in a rush. All right, looks like we're good. Everybody was able to do their lane. All right. And let's get the daily. Before we do the arena. I see I wear contacts. I'm nearsighted, so can't really see more than half a meter away. So, Sklarm, the funny thing is, I have been nearsighted for most of my young life. I wore glasses, couldn't see far, right? In my 30s, I got the laser surgery, PRK. I think is it PRK or RPK? PRK, I think it is. And I had that done. PRK and LASIK, they're both laser surgeries, but they use different methods. LASIK opens up a flap in your cornea and then corrects your vision there. PRK does not do that. It does it through the cornea, so there's no destruction. The LASIK heals faster. I mean, right away, you're going to see as good as you're going to ever see with the LASIK. With the PRK, it took me about 6 months. But if something were to happen, I could get it done again. But nothing, it's lasted, it's fine. And they tell you that that procedure is not going to keep you from needing reading glasses and what have you if you're going to need them later on. It only corrects your vision, right? So what has happened now is that instead of being nearsighted, I'm now farsighted. Wild. So I can see, you know, like around this distance, as you saw. But if I'm going to try to read something, like, see this here? Y'all see how small that is, you know, like on the back of something? There ain't no way I can read that without some reading glasses. And now I don't even have to do this. I can read that from here. From, well, you guys can't see it. I can read that from here, as small as it is. But this, I can barely see it. I can kind of, if I squint, I can look at it and I can see it. This, I can see it just fine. So, yeah. For, these are definitely for reading, but they're actually, not transitionals, but, multifocal. It's actually, you don't see the line, but it is. So looking up here, I can see better far away. Down here, reading. So it's for both low and I mean, for near and mid, and somewhat far. It doesn't mess me up far away, but I can see far away without them. Definitely gonna have to get the LASIK surgery if I ever want to get my sight back. And they'll go through it and ask you, they'll take a test and see if you're eligible for PRK, because not everybody is eligible for PRK. You may have to do the LASIK. That's one hell of a turn of events. I know, right? Here's something else. I used to be very photosensitive, as in if I went outside and it was too light, whether the sun was out, whether it was shining off of the snow, I would have to have sunglasses on, sometimes even inside. And if I didn't, I was asking for a headache. That's just what was going to happen. Go outside, sun is bright, I didn't have my sunglasses on, headache coming later. No more. That surgery took care of that. It's no longer sensitive like it was. So I can go out in the sun without sunglasses and not get a headache. All right. What you mean I'm getting muddled? Let me see. But yeah, if you can get PRK, get PRK. I got so bad, I came home from the store. Wrong kid. Oh, Lord. Martin! What's up, man? Hope you've been well. Yep. Who is your favorite science champ to rank up at the moment? Spider-Woman. That's why they nerfing her. No good. Sums up some... Anyway. If a zombie attacks, can you see from far away? Yes. I can see close up too. I just won't be able to read something close up if it's too small. But I can see just fine. Is that how you got the name LordShaedow? No. Glad to hear that it's fixed at least. No more headaches. Yeah. How's Stiletto doing? Yep, she doing good. What about the mom and the step pop? So far, so good, man. We had a couple of scares, but everything is going well. There was one time I had to run to the ER with my mom because her blood pressure shot up to near 200. And you know that ain't good. So we stayed hours. If you look at the posts on the channel, I was posting up about it. But she had like 4 different tests done and they all came back normal, so she good. All right, let's see. Do one more of those. And then we'll get to the arena. We must grind arena. Come on. And the other news, Sclarim, with the way that Kabam has been behaving lately, I am wanting to diversify the games I play. However, the computer holding me back. So I set up a fund to get upgrades. And you can see down there, it just says graphics card. It used to say computer upgrades. And I was going to get a graphics card first and then other stuff, right? Apex Predator not only donated, I think he donated like $100, but he also was like, what kind of computer are you running and looking to get? Well, this computer is old. So he said, well, he had a motherboard, CPU, and a cooling tower that he would just gift to me. I'm like, what? And it's definitely a better one, much better one than what I'm running. So I'm gonna build a new computer. And then we're gonna start playing different games on this channel. Because Kabam is doing Kabam things. Apex Predator, is that a new movie? Sounds like it. Did you finally get your tooth done? Yeah, all my teeth are done. All the fillings, there were, I can't remember when you were here last, but I only needed like, I think 3 fillings and got them all done. I know they delayed the appointment. Yeah. Okay, so that one got done. And then, because it was like a year delay, and then there were 2 others that needed to get done, small, better to get them early, right? And they got those done too. Yeah, Apex, man, very generous. I feel you. One of the reasons why I quit MCOC. Yeah, and I don't want to be, you know, beholden to them. And I was trying, was like a year or more. Okay, yeah. Let's get the arena. As you can see, I'm already done with the Summoner Trials. So we're gonna, I think this one, I'm gonna set things up. Let's see. And I only use 7 stars now. Only the 7 stars. I just go to my low 7 stars, get up to win streak 5, and then go top down. Oh yeah, no, I don't skip arena. I haven't missed a single arena since you were last here. Okay. Gotta grind arena. Imagine if you still had photosensitive eyes. We'd have to tell you, Lord Shades. There's a reason why the shades are on my avatar. Because I used to wear them all the time. And it wasn't to look cool. That was just a side effect. But it was to protect my eyes from the light. Like this light here would have been quite a bit. I would have had to have gotten some special glasses to, you know, like the blue blockers or something like that, which I did have, to protect them. I'm so pissed with the Spider-Woman nerf, just like I was with the Cull nerf. Yeah. And just think, I ranked her up. Is OG Hulk still your favorite champion? Of course. Not necessarily in the game, but for Marvel, that ain't changing. Hulk is my boy for life. Spider-Man and Wolverine are close second. But yeah, Doc Bruce Banner, belted by gamma rays, turns into the Hulk. Ain't he unglamorous? Wrecking the town with the power of a bull. Ain't no monster who is as lovable as ever loving Hulk. Oh, got to. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give it up. Give it up, girl. Come on. Ooh. Special concussion. Yeah, yeah. My Spider-Woman is ranked 4, Sig 200, and I don't even know what they are changing. Oh. Well, it's not going to make her a bad champion. Okay, but they're taking ensnare away from her. Do you know what ensnare does? It gives you a 30% chance to reduce. I mean, it's a 30% AAR, ability accuracy reduction. So you have 30% chance to stop their evade, 30% chance to basically shut down all kind of things. Okay, all the abilities, you have a 30% chance. So what Kabam did, and this is what really pissed a lot of people off, they came out and said Spider-Woman is too powerful of a defender. So we're taking ensnare away. And we were like, what? I made a video on it. If you haven't seen the video, Atomic Elephant, check my channel. I don't make those kind of videos very often, but they pissed me off with that. Basically, they're like, she's too powerful on defense, so we're gonna nerf her on defense and offense. And they weren't fooling anybody. Okay? If they wanted to just nerf her on defense, they could do that. But they tried to slip in a nerf of her offensive abilities. And the community was like, oh, hell to the no. You ain't gaslighting us like that. You can just change her on defense if that's what the problem is. So why are you messing with her on offense? So after a big outcry, they said, okay, we'll meet in the middle ground. Another lie, by the way. We're still going to take the ensnare, but we'll give her fumble 100% chance to remove evade. So she'll be a much better evade counter. Now, I just told you what the ensnare did, right? That's a 30% ability accuracy reduction across the board for all different abilities. And they have chosen to make her a better evade counter. One ability. So instead of all abilities, a 30% chance to shut it down, she now will have a 100% chance to shut down one ability. And that sounds like what? That sounds like middle ground. Not to me. That's why I was unable to parry her. Yeah, see, we had no problem with them adjusting her on defense. It's the offense and the gaslighting that they did. They wanted to nerf her on offense. Okay. Yeah. Are they at least offering a refund for those who have already ranked her up? Not yet. Be nice if you had a rank 4. I don't want rank down tickets. Give me a 3T7 basics. Give me the ability to rank up another champion. I'm stuck between rank 3 Chilith and Polite Bout. Oh. Jalen, what's up, man? I was looking at it, I was like, Polite Bout? Wait, what? And Okoye. That's a tough one. I like Okoye. I'm going to tell you that. I'd probably do Okoye. Is your Okoye awakened? Yeah, exactly, Atomic Elephant. That's what I would take. But we'll see. They haven't said that they're going to do anything, so we don't know. But yeah, that was the outcry for a lot of people. And I did watch Legacy's video. And he makes some powerful points. Or he was reacting also to somebody who was had made a post on the forum. And it was an awesome post. I agree, 100%. They're both unduped. I have a thing about taking a champ to rank 4 unduped, though. Or are you... Wait a minute. Let me read that again, Jalen. Are you saying you're going to take... You're trying to take one of them to rank 3? If it's rank 3, both of them are worthy. Pick the one that you like using. They're both good. I got them both at rank 3. Been pulling some skill goats recently, trying to beef up my skill roster. Anyways, I just wanted to pop in and check with you after a while. And I appreciate that, man. Good to see you doing good. I'll catch you another time. All right, Sclarum, take care, man. And definitely stay in touch. All right. Let's see. And see, I go over to the basic, and I do the same. Use my rank 1 7 stars. Get to like win streak 5, and then all I got to do is use my 7 stars after that. Trying to get Ronin right now and rank 4 him soon. Ronin, not Ronan. Well, I have 67 because I can rank. Oh, basic catalyst. I can rank 4 2 champs right now. Just don't know who. King Shark. Who do you have available? What's your options? Whoops. Hey, you keep that whip to yourself. I ain't into that. That whip reached me from a long distance, too. Get out of here with that. But yeah, Jalen, I would pick which one you use the most, because they're both worthy of a rank 3. Rank 4, neither one of them absolutely need it, but I'd probably not take them up without awakening one of them. And like I said, I got both of them unawakened, rank 3. And I'm thinking after I do the event quest, I'll be able to rank up another rank 4. And I got a lot of champs. A lot that I'm thinking about. Here, have some of this. Oh, they got her in the corner. They put the sun in the corner. Get out of there. Nah, get out of that light. Jean Grey, Onslaught, Yelena, and Bastion. Wow. All rank 4 worthy. My Onslaught's already rank 4. I still don't have Yelena. My Bastion is rank 4. And I just got Jean Grey. She's not awakened, though. I know she doesn't need it, but definitely want her awakened before I start ranking her up. Man. Yeah, if you don't like Onslaught, see, Onslaught is good for prestige, and he's a good champion. That's why you see so many people with Onslaught up there. He's both prestige and good. But have you been watching my war videos? Bastion is the beast, man. He's my favorite tech right now. Hands down. The Maker, I haven't played around enough with the Maker, so not sure. Kingpin! But I do like playing when I use him like as a 4-star in the arena. He's fun to use. But I don't know enough about him. And we already know Jean Grey is a beast. One of the things that Legacy said in there, we already knew those numbers, the ratings, don't mean much. They're not, they don't reflect our reality. We know how nasty Jean Grey is on defense, right? But she's not rated very high on defense. And we're all like, really? Really? Okay. So you can't trust those numbers. But yeah, Bastion, and remember that I also run the Ouchie Masteries. So come on. Oh no. Come on, girl. There you go. Much better. Yeah, now, some people like Jack more than Bastion. Remember, I run the Ouchies. So, for me, Bastion, I'm going to use him in a lot more situations. I'm going to be able to heal up from the beginning of every fight. And if I'm taking a fight where, you know, you got the poison, it's like free healing. So, yeah. I definitely... See, Jack, who I also like. I got him at rank 3. Definitely like him, but when Bastion came out, it was over with. Come on. 3, 2, hey! And then she can parry me? That is too fast. Kabam! That is too fast. To be able to recover from that and parry me, that is too fast. Wings bound, what up? The Maker is very underrated. He can do a lot of things other champions can't do. Has more openings and damage sources. Yeah, like I said, I just don't know enough about him. Need to take my Jack up. Been sitting at rank 1 too long. Oh, no. You can't leave him at rank 1. Oh, yeah, with Ouchie's Bastion by a mile. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that. Because that makes a big difference. Is Unawakened Bastion good for rank 4? Yes. I took my Bastion up to rank 4. Unawakened. And it was a while before I awakened him. He's not one that absolutely needs his awakening, but it is definitely a nice thing to have. It will make him a lot better. But, yeah. Take him to rank 4 unawakened and not even worry about it. He will still be a beast. Watch the war videos, man. He crazy. He crazy. He crazy. Speech to text makes me sound funny. Now, this upcoming war, Bastion goes down. He gets humbled. Yeah, it was mostly my fault. But y'all see. I had to learn, and they had to teach me. All right. Gene is never a nightmare for me because I have rank 4 Ironheart. There you go. Ironheart is crazy good. I was so happy when I got her. I still don't have her awakened though. But I got her. She's not rank 4. I think I took her to rank 3. Oh! Why are you unblockable? Get that out of here. I know why I'm unblockable. Why are you unblockable? Why you got unblockable specials? Weird. Is it a synergy? Because I don't remember her having unblockable specials like that. All right, so that is... Ooh, I hate this. There we go. Do it from the bottom. There we go. Well, he'll be my first rank 4. Yeah. And if you run the ouchies, you know, recoil, liquid courage, double edge, he's even better. When I saw that, when he first came out and I saw that not only does he not take any damage from bleed and poison, but he heals. He gets a regen from heal and poison. And you can't mess with it. And it doesn't mess with his regen, the poison. I was like, oh, it's on then. He was my most wanted for a while. I was like, woo. All right, let's finally start the grind. Hey. Hold on. The Master Chef. Do I only play Arena? No. I do a variety of things, but Arena is by far the game mode I do the most. But I also do Battlegrounds. Last Tuesday and the Tuesday before that were Battleground streams. No Arena, just Battlegrounds. Might do the event quest also. On Wednesdays, it's usually new content day. So I'll be doing, I call them whatever Wednesdays. I'll just do whatever. But generally, Monday and Thursday are going to be Arena. Tuesday will be Battlegrounds unless I've already gotten my points. And then I don't do any more Battlegrounds. And then Wednesday, it's whatever. Might do Arena if there's nothing else to do and I still have Arena to go. Or I might do the event quest. And tomorrow, we're hoping to get that compensation. So we'll see. All right, let me see. Did they... I'll jump into that AQ right after, maybe after the stream. Oh, that juicy comp. Yeah. I can't wait. And I make videos like every day. I stream Monday through Friday, and my videos run the gamut of crystal openings, deep dives on champions. I'll do some showcasing of some champions, stuff like that. So yeah, I do a variety of things. Just depends on when you catch me, but most of the time it's going to be the arena. Did you know all space shuttles run on Linux? You can't open Windows in space. Oh, Lord. A nerd joke. K-Man Oog! What up, man? Yeah, I knew we were going to lose that one. That war, horrible. Wait till y'all see the war video. I'll put it out tomorrow. I think in that video I died like 5 times. That's how bad it was. CR Prince, what's up, man? All is good, man. You sitting here just relaxing. That's the other thing. I love Arena because I can relax. It lets me relax my mind and let my conscience be free and get down to the sounds of a PMD. See, I got High Evolutionary, rank 4, Unawakened. Just waiting. Just waiting. He'll get every single Sig Stone. I'll probably, by the time I awaken him, I will most likely be able to Sig 200 him. I almost have enough now. And he is mainly a prestige rank up. I don't even know much about him other than the prestige. But once I awaken him, it's on. They better not touch Nico either. Because Nico crazy. She crazy. She crazy. But they better leave her alone. And I'll bet you, if they don't touch her, I would not be surprised if they try to use that and say, see, we did a good thing by not doing a bad thing. You ever heard people do that? They try to make it sound like they did good by not doing bad. You know, but hey, I know I robbed your house, but I didn't kill you. You know, stuff like that. That's what it sounds like to me when they do stuff like that. I'm just like, what? What did I hear? Does Nico need to be awakened to be good? No. Martin, she is crazy. Have I might have to do a deep dive on her then. I might come out with a video on her. If I haven't already. I thought I did. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. Here. That's a link to my video on Nico. And I've gotten better with her since the video. She's good on both, actually, Martin. She's actually, I was surprised at how good she was on defense. But she is. Okay. But most of the time, you're going to use her on offense. But, you know, say you're in Battlegrounds and you've got her and you don't have another defender. And you have, you know, because you drafted a lot of attackers. Well, she's a dual threat. So you would put her on defense. Hey, no problem. You can also just, I have a playlist for deep dives. If you want to see the different videos that I've made on champions. I made a playlist so you can see it on the playlist as well. And I even have playlists that I might have to clean it up a little bit because I used to call it a closer look. And then Kabam came out with their own deep dives. And I was like, well, let me catch the wave and start calling mine deep dives. Maybe it'll help, you know, people that are looking for deep dives, you know, since Kabam is doing that, right? So from that point on, started calling them deep dives as well. But I do it a little differently than Kabam. I go through the entire kit. So if that seems like it's your cup of tea, need to know about Gentle. Hold on, do I have one on Gentle? Because I like Gentle. Yeah, if you don't see one, Gentle. Yep, I got one on Gentle too. And if you've never seen any of mine, you'll see I go through the synergies and I go through the kit. And it's often my first time going through the kit. So you get to see my first impressions as well as my analysis. You know, like I'm looking at it with fresh eyes and I'm like, ooh, this might be good for this, this, and this, you know, stuff like that. All right. There we go. Hey, yeah, I'm going to check them out when you're done streaming. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully they help out. Okay. But I do try to be pretty thorough. Now, sometimes I've seen, you know, like other videos and some other things, and I'll incorporate that in there too, like knowledge that I've acquired on the champion. You know, like maybe the best rotation to use for them. I usually don't have that in there because I don't know it yet, you know. I'll say something like, you know, I don't know what the best rotation is yet, but it looks like you want to do this, this, and this. But yeah, they're fun. They're fun to make. So I like making those too. But definitely check it out. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Charizard Zilla, how you doing, man? Got Spider-Punk from a Cavalier. Is he good? I've not played or seen his gameplay and utility. I'm not a biggest fan, but I have heard that he is capable of some really good damage. And they did, I believe they buffed him since he first came out. So but I have him as well, and I don't really use him. The videos I've seen are always informative, and you explain things in a way that is very easy to process. The Kabam deep dives can be confusing, the way they explain things sometimes. Yeah, and I've heard that before. And see, I couldn't be on Kabam's payroll and do a deep dive and not be able to give my honest opinion, because I do not, you know, want anybody to be mad at me. You know, I come out telling them, hey, this champion is awesome. Look at this and look at that. That ain't me. That is not me. You want a nice little analysis of their kit and some commentary? Cool, I could do that. But I'm not a advertiser for champions. No, sir. It's just me and you looking at this champion together, reading the kit, and sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I don't see myself using this champ a whole lot, you know. Currently uncollected, and I need 100 7-star shards to get my first 7-star crystal. Do you know how to get these shards for free? Arena. You must grind arena. There's a reason I grind arena. See, you get them in a progression. So you grind the arena. You're gonna get shards. Those shards will turn into crystals. You'll open those crystals. And the more crystals you open, even the low ones, they'll help you get the next one. So like 100 7-star shards, you just need to duplicate a 6-star. So if you have 6-star crystals, you can open those up, and if you get a dupe, you now will have enough for your 7-star crystal. But the more you open, the more champs 6-stars you'll have, the more likely you'll be able to dupe them in the future and get more 7-star crystals. Shards. But that's how it goes. And then also look up the different content in the game that'll also get you shards. Look at different events that they have that might have 7-star shards. Like that Act 6 compensation. For me, it gave me like 30,000 7-star shards, something like that. And since you're uncollected, I'm not sure how much you get. Maybe 6-star shards. And you open those up, duplicate it, and you get your 7-star shards. Is the Miles Morales limited edition good? You played with him? He's okay. I will say that It depends. Okay, have you opened those yet, Charizard? If you haven't opened them yet, oh, okay, you already opened them. Well, that's how you get those 7-star shards, duplicating those 6 stars. But the arena is a free. Well, it takes up time, but it's a monetarily free way of getting resources in this game. If you don't want to spend and you want to keep up, you got to do arena, as well as everything that Kabam puts out. Have you done the event quest yet? That's the kind of stuff that you have to do. You have to do everything. Like, I haven't done this month's event quest yet because I'm waiting for that compensation, because we're getting another compensation. And once I get that, I'll have another Titan Nexus to open, as well as a bunch of other 7-star crystals. Choo, choo, choo. I forgot to hit him with a, heavy attack. I was looking up here. Does it pause it every time you do a heavy? Brian, what's up, man? I'm good. How about you, man? If you rank up your progression as Uncollected, Thronebreaker, Paragon. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, Charizard. Thank you, Billy. You're Uncollected now. Keep pushing to get the next progression levels, because that'll make it easier to get those shards. Am I doing BG? No. No need. I think I have like, I need to do like 1 or 2 more wins or something like that, and I'm done with my alliance minimum. What the? How did he do that from 9? Good night. I was trying to count, and I'm like, okay, I have another one. All of a sudden, bam. Where am I in BGs? Oh, let's take a look. When this is done, I'll show you. Oh, and you're doing Act 6 that just had a buff to it. No kills me when I get the opposing champ to 1 HP, and it sucks because I have to waste my revives. Yeah, we've been there. Act 6 is not fun, but they have made it easier, if you can think about that, since I did it. Wake up over there. Hit him with it. Ooh. Nasty. All right. take a look real quick here at my battlegrounds. There I am. Vibranium 1. Awesome, isn't it? And my score $289. I just need 300,000. So not enough to do a whole stream on it, and I'll do it one of these days before it's over. Let me see. Season is over this Wednesday, right? So I'll get her done. Just need to clear this quest and the champion is easy because Shang-Chi can sweep. Watch Encyclopedia MCOC, the Owlman. Oh, yeah. MCOC Encyclopedia. And I love listening to him. So, yeah. MCOC Encyclopedia. Jason Voorhees. MCOC Noob. KT1, all of them have content aids that you can look up if you haven't already. Okay. I got 2 6-star crystals. I forgot about the Battleground Shard Crystal. Oh, well, see, yeah, there you go. And we're hoping, we don't know, but we're hoping that we will get the compensation tomorrow. Although they said, didn't they say by the middle of next week? Something like that. So we could get it tonight. Who knows? But whenever we do, I'm making a video. I'll have a crystal opening video. I may have just mixed condensed milk and digestives together and ate it. Okay. I'm gonna say enjoy yourself. You got CGR and you duped your Kingpin. Boom. There you go. Now you can open up a 7-star. Thor Ninja Gaming, what's up? Call me crazy. You crazy. You crazy. But Surfer will be my next rank 4 due to prestige. And that's usually what people do with him. Even though he's not a bad champion. He's actually better than a lot of people think. But there's so many other options. You know? Come on. Really? Woo! She knew I was coming for her. Uh-huh. Boom, shakalaka. Digestives is what Brits call a kind of cookie. Oh. I was thinking it was laxatives. I swear I thought you were talking about laxatives. Well, that's not nearly so bad. That's why I was like, boy, you're gonna have fun. Graham crackers or something like that. Okay. Atomic Go Hospital, you just pre-glued your butt cheeks together. So it's like a biscuit. In the USA, digestives are what? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought you were talking about. That's why I was like, "Woo, have fun." And I was gonna ask you if you had a nice, clear, straight shot to the bathroom. Okay. Cookie is a lady part. We also call that. Yep. It's also some slang. Yummy. I wonder why that works just fine here, but in Alliance War, suddenly it don't work right. Sunspot is good. You got a 7-star Sunspot? Congratulations. But yeah, Sunspot is good. Woo! Stilk is also fun to play. I just found it. My alliance leader only has one hand to play with, and he plays on mobile. Very impressed. Wow. I wonder, because it's easier to play with one hand on the PC. I do it all the time. See? All my keys are over here on my left hand. Special, spacebar. See? Now I do have my mouse, see like here, if I want to move it along faster, I wish they would do something with that one, but yeah. But back is my striker. Otherwise, I just have my hand resting on the mouse so I can do this. See how much faster it moved? But I can do pretty much everything over here. That's good because Kabam seems to test champs with their feet. You're giving them a lot of credit. You think they test their champs? I might be joining the HC family next season. Ooh. Which one you looking at? HCA. I forget which one I was in before this one, but I was in one. And then I think that they were going to be pushing for Alliance War, so wasn't able to stay. And then I came into this one. Definitely more my speed. Apocalypse. Yeah, that might have been the one I was in. I'm not sure. It'll be somewhere on my channel, that's for sure. There we go. Well, they definitely need a new inner circle. CCP says that. Yeah. Well, it's because, well, you heard, if you didn't watch Legacy's video, he's spot on. He is spot on. I've been the leader of my alliance for a couple of years, planning war, recruiting, etc. Kind of burned me out, which is why I refuse any kind of officer position. I ain't need a second job. Looking to be just a member now. Yep. Yep, see, there's my Ironheart. Rank 3. Still unawakened, though. If they made like a beta test server that everyone can go on and can report stuff on the forums. I have a feeling they don't do that because they don't want to be beholden. Like, they would then kind of be obligated. They can't hide, you know? You get all these bug reports and then they still put them out. And it's like, we told you this from before. And they could be like, did you? But with the cadence that they have for putting out champs like this, I can't. Lags destroyed me. He flip-flops. Boycott one hand. Lick boots other. Well, in this video, he is spot on. He talks about the CCP, the balance program, why he's lost faith in it. He comments on another guy's post who is really just going through and making wonderful points. So he definitely is spot on there. But one of his things he put forth was to let us, you know, balance. The game is not down for me yet. Sometimes the game goes down in waves. So if it is going down, it may still go down. But I'm on and I'm playing. You're in AQ and just keep getting the spinning wheel. Uh-oh. Feel like it would not take too much to run it. And if it did, then make it like a sigil only thing. It would be basically what the CCP should have been, but opened up to everybody to give the feedback. You know, you could even have one or two people gather all of the feedback, you know, and lay it out for them. And it doesn't mean that they will absolutely do it, you know, but it's just some feedback, and they can look at it and go, okay, you know, we can't do that or whatever. And at least they wouldn't be blindsided by a lot of stuff, you know? Like some of these champions, it's really obvious that they were broken if you just played with them a little bit, you know? So maybe it's their plan to put out broken champions every once in a while. I don't know. I really don't. But it's got to be better than what we got right now. Because that rebalance program is a joke. A bad joke. A really bad joke. Ugh. Any rebalance program that left Enchantress and Serpent and wants to nerf Spider-Woman. No. It's like, what are you doing? And that was something that he went through. You know, the guy that posted up he goes through and shows how those numbers, the scaling, not the scaling, but their stat numbers or whatever are not consistent, and they're not useful, really. I think Enchantress is fine as a defender. It's just the way the AI plays sometimes. Oh, she's got many issues. The biggest issue that I see is related to the AI. You do not give a mechanic that is dependent on AI behavior like that. It's just going to be frustrating because there's nothing you can do to make the AI fight you. So you get that orange icon, right? And now you need to intercept to remove her buffs. You can't do anything to make her attack you, and you cannot intercept without the AI's help. That's a bad design. Especially when you already know that the AI is acting suspect. You don't bring a champion that then depends on the AI playing right. This is why, do you remember, what's her name? Why is her name just... with Corvus Glade, Proxima Midnight. She had a problem because one of her missions required you to intercept. All the other missions were fine. All they had to do to make her decent at that time was to remove that mission and replace it with one where you get to do something. She had a parry one, that was fine. A knockdown one, that's fine. You know? But they gave her an intercept one. Anytime I see an intercept necessary to do something, Unless they fix the AI. That's a bad idea. He's talking about champs, but the game is bad. Sometimes unplayable. Also, they put out content and don't explain it. Yeah, they depend on us to explain it. They're waiting to dog until content creators do videos for, yep, for free for them, yep. And what do they do with the money they save from doing that? Who knows? Unstoppable in every way. But yeah, anytime I see a mechanic that requires me to intercept, I already know. Because see, even before the AI got really bad, intercepting was the most dangerous thing to do. You know? So making us have to do it is a bad idea. And it's almost always a bad idea. They put it on bosses, and if the AI plays along with you, it's great. When it doesn't, I would say this is one of the worst companies I have ever seen, but Hypixel exists. Hypixel. They're not the only ones, I will say, that I've come across that are bad. Mythic. Although, Kabam might be worse than Mythic. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think they might be worse than Mythic. The thing that we didn't like with Mythic is they would nerf. Oh my goodness. And they wouldn't stop nerfing. Oh. Hit her with it. Oh. I think Cure Event has reached its final milestone. What we do now? I don't know. Go for the infected one? I honestly don't know. Do you think the banquet will not be trashed this time or have something like 7-star Aegon or Deathless pieces? Brandon, what's up, man? That would be interesting. We know that 7-star Aegon is coming. How they will they put him on the double track? Don't know. But I'm not holding my breath. We got to get through the cyber first and see what we got there. But I know that my prestige will jump. Hey, here's my sunspot. Look at this. Fight's over. Yeah, sunspot good. He nice with it. A lot of damage. There's a company that runs a Minecraft server with over 20K players, was like 40. but they keep killing the player base by changing, nerfing, banning. Oh, yeah. I don't think I have ever talked to a real person in a support ticket. Yeah. Oh, if cured, can't be infected. I thought if you destroyed the cure, I don't know. I thought destroying the cure and then somebody who was infected could infect you. Thomas Barley, what up, man? How you doing? But I'll tell you this, Atomic. The worst experience that I had was with Asheron Call 2. Turbine was a great company. They made Asheron's Call. That was the first MMO that I had ever played. And then Microsoft got involved and was like, hey, want to partner up with us? We can make another one. So they made Asheron Call 2, which wasn't really like Asheron's Call. It was like a whole new game. And it had a lot of people playing it. And then Microsoft, after messing stuff up, left. And Turbine tried to salvage it. But what they did, they ended up nerfing across the board, and I mean bad. But they were putting the game back the way it should have been in the first place. But you don't want to do that after people are already used to it the other way, you know? Like, you had these group animals, right? They are meant for you to bring a group together and fight them. We were soloing them, and they had a lot of XP. And if you were able to do that by yourself, you were leveling really fast. And people were loving it. They were enjoying it. But that's not really how it was supposed to be. And when Turbine tried to fix that, folks left so bad. They had to try to consolidate servers. And because think about it, they just nerfed it so you could no longer fight one of those group mobs. You had to gather a whole bunch of people together. So leveling slowed a lot. But now you needed a group. But people were leaving. So you couldn't find a group. And so they would consolidate servers so you had more people. And eventually they had to shut the game down. It was the first time I had been playing a game and had it shut down. It was something. You can look it up. Asheron's Call 2. When is Cyber Weekend? Isn't it after Thanksgiving? Like end of November? There you go. November 29th. I believe they were making their own game called Hightail for like 8 years and kept on changing the release date, then just canceled it. Pretty well. Think I found my new go-to character. 7-star Jack is simply amazing. He is. Jack is definitely a beast. When is Thanksgiving? I forget not everybody knows that, but yeah, November 29th. I think Thanksgiving is the Thursday, what is it, of the week of like the 25th, something like that. 23rd, 24th. I used to take my vacation time around there. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! Oh no! I'm gonna hit you with a special 3 just because it looks so nasty. Oh! 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 I'm telling you, that wasn't knockout. That wasn't a knockout hit. That was a take you out hit. Oh my. Good boy, tough. Oh, yep, tough. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you want to be slick. Hit him with it. Oh, oh. Just nasty, brutal. I forgot I awakened my ham yesterday. No clue what it does. It's still nice. Has something to do with his porker poppers. I think it increases a chance to re-trigger them after they've done it. After they've triggered them once. Something like that. Be Friday 28th. Thanksgiving. It's always after Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm not even speak Americano and I know that. But yeah, it's always that week after Thanksgiving. So I got some time to save up. And hopefully we can get some good deals on computer stuff. Because depending on what I have and what I can get for however much I have, I may get a case or a hard drive. Need those things too. Oh, unblockable, eh? Wow. Y'all saw that, right? Just out of the blue, just like unblockable, dead. From all that help. I'm like, what? Speaking of Spider Ham, does hitting him with your special 3 damage you instead? There was a node where I think something like that happened. I don't remember, but I don't think that is normal. I don't think that's part of his kit. I got 2K units and no money in the bank. Here you go. Get you with it. Hi. Still don't like Vision. They said they're going to be doing something with him. So we'll see. We're still waiting. Come on. Whoops. Oh, my bad. Hit the wrong key. Hey, that's the one I wanted to do. Atuma's actually not that bad on offense either. Even though you'll usually see him placed on defense. But yeah, I'm Let's do that. I'm looking forward to the cyber sales. See what we can get. But the graphics card, at least I can start using it. While I build the PC. I wish they had given you a creator code. Yeah. Not surprised they didn't, though. Oh, special 3. Your channel is big enough, isn't it? Here's the problem. When they gave out those codes, they didn't even tell us what the criteria was. We don't know. Was it channel size? Don't know. But they had a bunch of different criteria for the initial. Doesn't mean that none of us will even get one. But yeah, they didn't tell us anything. So when the codes came out, people were like, hey, you got your code? And we're like, code? What code? We in the CCP. But only, I think, 15 or 16 got a code. And they are worthy of getting the code. You know, no lie, nothing about them. But the way it was rolled out, they could have told us a little bit more so that we were prepared and could tell folks, hey, you know, this first round, they're only opening it up to a few here. You know, how many in the CCP? Oh, I have no idea. It's quite a bit, though. Man, how would I even tell? I don't even know if I'd be able to tell. All right. Might be 100. I see a lot of people. So I'm not sure. Maybe the ones who got it were the more active ones in the CCP. No. There were some people who were quite active who didn't get it. I think they may have given us the criteria before, but when we started complaining, like, you know, it's like, well, what's up? You gave the code out to just a few people and didn't tell nobody anything? What's going on? You know, it's like, do you know how that made the rest of us feel? So, I don't remember. They may have, I think, well, I can't say names, but I think they did eventually give us the criteria. Haha, I knew you were gonna evade that. Sneaky girl. But all I can do is just ride it out. And if I do get a code, I'll be the first one to let you guys know. I'll be like, here you go. Ooh. Oh, that just looked nasty. Nasty, just nasty. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. You got a lot of armor ups, big boy. Oh yeah. Come on. Did you make me lose some planetary mass? This is Sparta! Tell you. Mods in Discord should not be CCP members. There's some that stripes gone to their head. Oh, you talking about on the regular one? Yeah, you see, I don't go over there. That is not something conducive to my stress levels. Go Spot, go Spot, go! But yeah, power tripping, you're gonna find it everywhere. The issue I would have is not with the people that are power tripping, it's with the people who will not curb them in. That's what I have the issue with. You know, I'm like, okay, I already know you power tripping, so why have they allowed you to power trip? Am I the only one who thinks fighting Nimrod is scary? Just because how slow his SP2 moves? I used to. I used to be scared of Nimrod's special 2. So no, you ain't the only one. You're definitely not the only one. That slow ball special 2 will get you. Oh, let's see. Let's switch that up there. Let's do that. Still want him to come as a 7-star. I got Bastion. So I don't need no Nimrod. Once I got Bastion, way better than Nimrod. Even if I had a 7-star Nimrod, I probably wouldn't use him. Whoops. My bad. How? Why are you jumping on people? Here, eat all this. Calm your butt down. Nimrod better than Bastion? No, sir. I 100% maxed out my 6-star. Still use him. He's still good, but he ain't no Bastion. He's not Jack either. They call him Jack, 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 O-Lantern. But yeah, Nimrod is still good, just I probably wouldn't use him. To be honest. Not when I got Bastion and Jack. No, you had that backwards. Bastion is just the better Nimrod. Especially if you're running the ouchies. Nuh-uh, Oh, man, no. Bastion. I mean, he is immune to the bleed and poison, but see, Bastion is better than immune. He heals from the bleed and poison. So when he's doing like biohazard, he's actually sustaining, healing up. But anyway, guys, I always wait till I get like about 12.5 or 6. But we finished the featured arena. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. It does help me out. Now, let me look and see if we got anybody who is raid eligible. Oh, yeah, you know I'm going to eat. I haven't eaten today yet. Didn't even have a snack like I sometimes will. Let's see. Redirect. Who here? Who that? I see Ryan. He's doing Fortnite. We can. He's the only one that I see. So let's hit him up. Hashtag out of the shadows. All right. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have our compensation, and I'll be able to do an opening and start on that event quest. So, have fun, everybody. Take care, and you all have a blessed day.